That was annoying. So apparently, even though the film is 90 years old, very close to being 100 years old, can't restream it and do a reaction to it, which is kind of BS. So I just scrapped the whole thing, unfortunately. Luckily, it was only like 15 minutes in, so it wasn't too bad. Still annoying, though, because I do love the film. And not a lot of people know about it unless you're really into that genre of old school horror. So yeah, unfortunately, we can't watch Todd Browning's Freaks. Trying to think of anything else I could do. Because that was kind of like my main my main reason for popping on just now was, that movie's almost 100 years old. I'm not going to get in trouble for restreaming and talking over it. Nope. I got in trouble. Exactly, Jude. Like, it made me so mad. I'm like, I understand, like, let's say if I wanted to restream all of The Black Phone, yes, take my stream down. But a film that is almost 100 years old? Really? Just ridiculous. And it's only going to literally be a little over an hour long too, film. So I don't know. I should probably take down that banner that says stream will begin shortly, because I'm already talking, so why not? Right, Jude. And it actually features actual sideshow performers. Like, that's the thing. Like, even though it's a controversial film, in 1930 standards, it's still controversial to this day. And it's probably one of my favorite of like the old school horror films too, but no, StreamYard and YouTube don't like it. They don't want me to stream it, even though they let someone upload that exact video too. onto YouTube in full. But it was right as I was talking about the microcephalic people that are featured in that film too. That's like, I think the moment I got taken down too. It's like, wow, really? But yeah, now I'm just gonna hang out a little bit for the meantime, see if anyone else kind of pops in, just kind of chit chat. Because why not? Because tomorrow, myself and Zombie are going to be going live Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m., and talk about the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And that's going to be sheer chaos, which I'm looking forward to. Oh, that is awesome, too. And Florida, if I'm not mistaken, is like the original like hotspot, like haven for all the sideshows and the freak shows as well. And also, I believe there's an actual like sideshow performer cemetery there too. Yeah, really. I mean, I put the fair use thing in the about section. I hope they don't with Lord of the Rings. I'm not gonna play any video. I am gonna play a little bit of the soundtrack, kind of like what I did with Black Phone. But it's mainly gonna be myself and Zombie talking most of the time. Right. If they do mess with that, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, nice. That's awesome. How much were they? I'm curious. Jesus Christ. I mean, it really doesn't surprise me that it would cost that much. But good God. That's a lot of money, though. $5,000. Good Lord. I mean, same here too. I have a. Well, you've probably seen the Antiques and Oddity video that I have of this item, but I have a. I wouldn't even call it a Victorian mourning photo, because I believe that it's dated more towards like Edwardian, like early 1900s. But it's a mourning photo of a child in a casket, and it's a real photo. It's on cabinet card. But I do love dark art and like morbid stuff like that, because I'm a little weird, I'll admit. See if I can actually. I'm actually gonna look at my Facebook, see if I can pull up that photo in particular that I took of the cabinet card. Yeah, it's probably the most expensive thing I've ever bought on actually from my antiques dealer friend in New York, because I don't see them very often for sale, and when they're for sale, they are a lot of money. Ooh, I got hiccups. All right, look at that photo. Oh, I got hiccups though. Good Lord. Actually, you know what? I don't think I could get in trouble for streaming my own video. So we're gonna go watch the video that I made for that cabinet card. I'm gonna be that person and play my own video. Screw it. All right, go on a playlist. Antiques and art. No, I don't want to play the whole thing. Ah, crap. No, I don't want that. Put on mute for a second. Oh god, is it in here or... Oh lord. Okay, weird. Do I not have it upload? Because I remember uploading it. I am going to look through, make sure it's not hiding in here. I would love to see the paintings that you have, though, Jude. You should definitely post them on Facebook. Oh, nope, doesn't look like I have it here. But I know where it is at. I'm mad though that's like taking this much ridiculous time to try to find a photo that I took. I would go on my Instagram, but I don't have an Instagram apparently anymore because somehow it got yeeted into the void. So that doesn't exist anymore apparently. All right, photos. Oh no, we don't need you in Facebook jail or real jail. That would not be good. I'm trying to go through the gallery on my phone. A lot of photos of hissers. My hissers in particular. Oh yeah, that's right. I have photos of my Last Rites crucifix that I got from my local antique shop, and I believe it's an antique one too because it's the age on it. It's definitely more. It's definitely more than 50 years. Trying to. There we go. There's the photo. I'm posting it on my Facebook just so I can share screen on here, which is ridiculous that I have to do that, but I'll probably end up deleting it again because I know it's on my Facebook, like indefinitely. It's just not letting me pull it up. All right, save image. Oh, I swear I'm a professional, even though it doesn't seem like it. All right, you still in here, Jude? All right, let's see if I can pull this window up. All right, come on. Oops, definitely not showing what I wanted to show. There we go. But Jude, if you're still in here, that's the photo that I was talking about. But yeah, that's probably my most expensive antique that I have right now because that cost a whopping like $111. I got like 2-something years ago. Nice. But yeah, that's the morning photo that I was speaking of. Yeah, I don't really. Well, I do have a couple of art prints. Victorian mainly, ranging from like the 1830s to the 1850s. I want to say, like they predate the Civil War. Like that's how old they are. It really was because the only other thing that would be more top tier than that photo for me would be a ambrotype photograph, which is on glass, I believe, of Victorian morning photo. Those are extremely hard to find, and they are hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. The last one I saw that was on sale from my dealer friend, $600. And I do not have that kind of money for an ambrotype. I do have a regular ambrotype photograph, and I do actually have the little TikTok that I made of that one that's dated back to the Civil War of these two sisters. Now, if I take this off screen, there we go, I can bring up the other video. I just saw it. There we go. I was going to say, I just saw it too. Ah, okay. All right, present. At this point, it's just you and me, Jude, talking about antiques and dark stuff. Which is completely fine, I think. Trying to see if it. Oh, that's nice though. I mean, yeah, that sounds awesome. All right, trying to see if that actually maximized. All right, so hold on, shoot. Excuse me, technical difficulties. Excuse me. All right, so this is the Civil War era ambrotype that I have.
Hello. This is my ambrotype photograph. from the 1860s during the height of the Civil War. An ambrotype is an early form of a photograph in which the photo is created by placing a glass negative against a dark background.
Yeah, I think you get the point with that. Yep, that's my oldest photograph. Yep, those are Victorian morning photos. Because a lot of times, especially during that time period, there was a lot of child death, and so many times parents would not have living pictures of their children. The only time they could actually get a picture of the loved one, especially a child, was after they had died, unfortunately. And like the Victorians were very, very, very fascinated by death. Like, if you want to talk about death positive, the Victorians were 1,000% death positive. Yeah, they're beautiful and haunting photos too, and also there are some folks nowadays who still take morning photos. It's just that they're more modern. They're not so much, your loved one propped up in a chair, and you could obviously tell that they're gone. The newer morning photos is usually a photo of the loved one in the casket itself. But it's funny though, now that I think about it. There are a lot of folks online who claim that certain photos are Victorian morning photos or just morning photos in general. If you're submersed into that sort of culture like I am, it's very easy to tell the real ones from the fakes. I'm not going to do that on this stream because then I'll definitely get pulled down for showing pictures of dead people, even though it's like over 100 years old. But usually with photos like that, it is blatantly obvious. Oh yeah. No. I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah. It's just like you see the family, they're posing for the photo, and you see that one child that their head's kind of leaning over. They look asleep, but they're not asleep. Oh shoot, Jude, that reminds me. How was the Black Phone last night? How'd you like it? Nice. Awesome, right? It's funny because I remember seeing it with my brother in theaters, and my mentality was, okay, if this movie at least bombs, I at least have some eye candy with Ethan Hawke. It's just like, all right, at least I have that. But it was a good movie. Scott Derrickson's a good director. He directed Oh, you haven't even watched the whole movie. Never mind. Get out of here. But it is a good movie. You definitely need to watch it. All right. So that being said, probably gonna end it here, and I'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully we don't get canceled. Myself and Zombie will be on, and we'll be talking about the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So I hope to see you there, Jude, and anyone else who watches the playback. I hope to see you guys there. It's gonna be a bunch of shenanigans. Alrighty, have a good night.